Hey guys, welcome back to Model Trains and Such. Tonight I decided to do a little video of me just stripping this down into individual parts so that I can paint it, really. I've got everything here, spanners and screwdrivers that I'm going to need, so let's start stripping it down ready for paint. First of all, we'll take this off. This is the battery area where the batteries sit. It stops all the wires getting squashed when I put the batteries on. So that can go down here. I've actually got an old paint tray that I'm going to put all the nuts and bolts, basically all the small stuff in. So first off, we'll take this threaded bar off that holds the batteries down. Go in there, and the same with this one. Now the only reason I'm really painting it is because I've got to take it all apart to fix the wheels issue, because when I test ran it about a fortnight ago now, the wheels that don't have drive on that side one had moved in, so in order to get the wheels out, the axles out, I've got to strip it anyway, so I may as well paint it. So we should start on this side. There's quite a few bolts to take out, but we'll get there. I've been thinking about the double O gauge layout. When I get all this tidied up, get everything, at the minute I've put all my tools in one box that came off this part of the bench, which was quite a lot. You may be wondering, well, you're going to strip it all down, how are you going to know where it all goes back together? Well, it's fairly easily explained in my brain, because that's where all the drawings are. They're all in here. So yeah, just get it all stripped down and then it's ready for paint. I have got the odd bit to file off. There are some sharp edges left still on some bits, but it was literally just a case of get it built, get it working, and see if it would pull me, and it pulled me with flying colours, so I'm quite happy with it. I should be going for some tracks soon. There's a place in, I've forgotten the name, but local to Scunthorpe, Caister. There's a model railway shop in Caister, so I'm going to go see them and see what they've got to offer. And hopefully soon, in the next month or two, you'll see a double O gauge layout being built on this railway next to the 32 mil gauge. I may have to replace the odd bolt here and there. I actually put a video on TikTok the other day of this going round, just a short one, seem to have got a bit of interest. The nuts and bolts I've used throughout are M8, so pretty common size. At the moment, I only have one double O gauge loco, and that is a Oliver Cromwell. I am looking to get some more. And probably some wagons at some point. But we'll see. I shan't be buying the likes of Hornby brand new, because those prices are expensive for me anyway. Comes apart really easy. And with that, that is the main buffer beam off. Front one. Go in there. Right, next we'll undo these wires. into there. And we'll take off the spring supports. Wow, that is tight. That must be the first time I've had a cup of tea in the workshop and actually drank it before it's gone cold. I didn't get a spanner for the motor mount, so just get a spanner and then we'll have this first motor out. That'd be a bit of a boring video, this one, but oh, that has actually come loose as well. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to Loctite this on. I'm very surprised at that. Yes. In future, I'll have to Loctite this on, stop it from moving. But I'm glad I took it to bits just to find that. Because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have known. So, where have we got to? Front motor's out. Wiring's off. This part is actually quite... I'm going to lift that up now, so now it's onto this back end. Give you a view at the front. that's how it looks like at the front. So I think we'll take this back plate off first. Start as we mean to go on. That box is starting to get full now. Plenty of parts in there. One side done, now the next. That's another bit off. So, what are we on? 20 minutes. I've managed to, all the bolts out the front. I need to split these wires here in order to pull this motor off. So, yeah, they've come off there. So, I guess the next thing to come off is this controller. That's that off. I can go in with the bits and pieces. So now it's starting to look really stripped, which is really good. That's what I want. I want it all off. Springs, they can come off. Same on this side. These are really good springs. I got these from Cromwell, and they're really heavy duty springs. I can't even compress them, but they are good, and they give the weight pressing down onto the top of here. So, second motor out. It'll be interesting to know if the second small motor drive has moved as well, because I was hearing noises of like something spinning around on the shaft, and I think that was what it was. Not sure what that black stuff is, but anyway, we'll cure that. Slowly but surely, it's nearly stripped down. Yes, same with that one as well. So I'm going to have to Loctite those on. But yeah, I can pull that off there. I shouldn't be able to pull that off there. So that's both motors out, both end plates off, control panel off, all the wiring off. So these two here are the last two, and I should be able to pull this plate off. Almost there. And there we go. That is all ready for painting. What I need to do next is just drop the axle boxes out, obviously because the axle boxes need to come out. Drop the bottom bars so the axles can drop out. Pull them across, then sort out the wheel issue. Pop this down here. I have got some deburring to do on this before paint. Actually there you can see how far it's actually moved. You can see compared to this one, that's how far it's actually moved. So I will be reheating this side, pull this wheel off, make a bushing for here, drill and tap into the wheel, drill and tap there, into the bushing, stop this from moving. So we'll put that down here, don't roll away. This one, you see the distance from that bushing there to there, it's about the same there, so this one's actually okay, but I will be putting a bushing on this side to stop any movement that way. So apart from that, we are left with two sides. And what I'll do is I'll take these bottoms out, pull the axle boxes out, mask up inside here to stop any paint getting onto there, and then it's ready for painting. So I shall just show you, so flip your, there we are, the two front and rear buffer beams, the motors, speed controller, all the nuts and bolts, the strap down bolts to hold the batteries down, and all that's left to do on here is take this bracket off, that bracket there. I think I'll paint it with these brackets on. There's no need to take these off because I will never get them lined up again. But just the brackets to come off, axle boxes out, bottom keepers out, and the wheels to sort out. So I know it's been like a bit of a boring video, but I just thought I would show you how long it actually takes to strip a loco down. Well, how long it took me to strip mine down. So yes, the next time will be I guess, a little video of me showing you all these sprayed up, hopefully. I've got a little bit of prep work to do just to tidy these up a bit. The big plate, it was all drilled and chucked together. It wasn't actually deburred. Like there's some sharp edges on these plates. There's some sharp edges on there which I need to take off before I paint it, obviously. But it's all ready for paint, and then sort that issue out with the wheels down there. Then we can put it back together, and hopefully it all goes well, because when you paint something, I should be masking certain holes. I'll put like a piece of card in there, roll it tight, put it in so it can spring out, and that should stop any paint getting down in there, the holes that I don't want paint in. So I hope you enjoyed this boring strip down video, but I just thought I'd show you how long it takes me to strip my loco down. If you haven't fallen asleep by now, please like and subscribe, and we shall see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Cheers.